Jesse over here from Joe's Auto, coming to you today from Something Good. Gonna do a war recap for these guys. War that actually myself and Spartacus took part in here the other night, and just wanted to bring you some attacks from this war. We did come out on top, 42 to 36. We were pretty much ahead the whole time. They did try and make a little bit of a push, but as you can see, they left a couple of Town Hall 8s open down there. They left a couple of stars up top on most of the Town Hall 9s. Did get the bottom 2 or 3, it looks like. And yeah, it was a little close for a bit, but then at the end we came up big with some 3 stars and pulled away pretty well. So let's get right into the attacks. I'm going to start up here. And I got one right here near the end of the war. Town Hall 9, maxed out defenses. A lot of Lego type walls. Low level heroes though. So coming in with a Go Vaho. Got some Hogs. Got my Valks. Went low on the Wizards because I did know that there was a Lava Hound in the clan castle. And my whole goal was just to keep the Wizards and hopefully my queen away from that, and just let the Lava Hound do its business and ignore it the whole fight. If I remember correctly, I don't think it went that way, but let's get right into it here. So, gonna come in over on this side, I believe. Just try and get in and let that queen. The goal of coming in on this side was to let the queen lure my Valks in and try and get them to take out as many of those giant bomb positions there between that Expo and air defense. Basically next to each air defense there's a giant bomb. So sometimes 4 singles can be just as bad as doubles depending on how you hit them. So I threw the jump spell that direction because I wanted the Valks to go hit the queen. Did hit the bomb there, so I tried dropping them a heal, just get them healed up, save as many Valks as I could, and then went to sprinkle my Hogs in on that 10, 11 o'clock side up there. Distracted defenses, so I only tried to drop, 2, 3 per defense, get those taken out. No spring traps to worry about or speak of, so it was pretty much just a free-for-all up there. Remembered the bomb, so I did drop them a heal there. And just worked my way around the base again. You can see the Lava Hound going to town, and now that I'm watching it, I do remember that Lava Hound just chases my king around the entire time, and yeah, so really was just able to ignore it. Gets on my Hogs here, and that's about the end of it. Coming down, going to take out the mortar there, full healed up from that last heal, so the Archer Tower and the cannon really aren't posing much of a threat. At this point, it's just clean up, and I do have my Queen's still up there. She's taking out some stuff. I've got a couple of cleanup wizards around the top, and then I got one in the bag just in case something should happen. And saved a poison spell in case that Lava Hound did decide to pop for some reason, like if the queen gets on it or something. So, rocking around, going to speed this up here, get this cleaned up, and as you can see, nothing ever does target the Lava Hound, and I was able to just ignore it and shut this one down with the swag poison and 1 wizard in the bag. So that one was kind of fun. Alright, did get another one here on this guy. And then we're going to skip down here to Prophet. And he's got himself a Go Vaho queued up. But he brought Quakes with 3 heals. And he brought 10 Valks. Very minimal on the Wizards, which I agree with completely, especially when there's Lava Hounds in there. So he's got his Golems going in. I like his entry point that he went for there, because he can open the entire thing up and just waltz right in, get that queen taken care of, get them golems clear across the base to keep defenses distracted for his Hogs. When you can do that, you don't need nearly as many. So here comes the Lava Hound, and the Valks are starting to tear through. Gonna look for the Hogs here and see where they come in. I don't exactly remember. Got a wizard down here putting in some work. And looks like, yeah, Hogs are going to come from the south here. And then sends in some from that 9 o'clock position over there. and just kind of works his way around counterclockwise, which said in the last video that you always want to work around either clockwise or counterclockwise. You don't usually want to cut right through the base, right through the heart of it. First of all, you've got a lot more defenses to deal with that way because you're getting hit from both sides, especially with these symmetrical bases. But also then it's a lot harder to control where your hogs are going to go, how they're going to path, and just makes them more chaotic, you know. So try and remember that if you're going to use hogs, if you're going to use pretty much anything actually. Sorry about that, guys. I got interrupted there, so I'm probably picking up at a little bit different spot, but so yeah, hogs just moving their way around, no heels left. Kind of hoping on that lava hound not to bust, but yeah, a little giant bomb love right at the end there. That always sucks. Springtrap too. I haven't watched many of these, and I certainly don't remember them. So if I seem a little bit unprepared, it's because kind of making this on the fly, and I'll explain that here in just a second as he cleans up that last building. And there we go, 3-star. Good action. So yeah, what the deal was I had posted a video for these guys here. I had done one for them, and I had accidentally apparently left the sound on, which I didn't even realize, and must have either been on really low or just loud enough to drown me out. But so I took it down right away because I just thought that's just annoying. Nobody wants to hear me half talking and then a bunch of blurring loud sounds. So making a new video, and hopefully this one works out a little bit better. So let's move on to the next attack. Got Spark coming in on number 7 here, and he put together a nice little 3-star. You can see hogs again, and again I have not watched this, so I'm just going to kind of guesstimate here. Looks like he's going to see what's in the clan castle. Got the lava hound there, so he knows it's pretty safe just to go in. And must have been a cleanup attack because he sees where the giant bombs are, and he's just triggering them one at a time there. But in with the golems, got the wall breakers going in to let everything in, and funnel wizards, of course, really all basic stuff there. And gonna let the queen and the wizards take out that lava hound. Just kind of deal with that. And then right there, probably want to drop a poison on that queen. That slowed down because it does immense... doesn't do any damage, but it helps immensely when you're slowing down the damage from that queen. Even level 5 is going to pluck away at your golems and your king pretty bad. A little bit of Asian wall out there to the north, letting this hogs in. He knows he doesn't have much for giant bombs to worry about, so not worrying too much about the heals. Got a really nice one off there. Well, Springtrap sends one flying. Another one there because, yep, giant bomb, and that was a good call on his part. And then he's just going to let him work the way around. You can see not a max level base by any means. Decent level walls, but not defenses, so he's pretty much got it made here, especially with that heal still left, so he's just going to take out that last wizard tower and cannon, and then it's just clean up from there. So let's get this one moving along. There goes the cannon, and now it's off to the races trying to get all that trash cleaned up. And a lot of high hit point buildings left over, but he's got a decent spread, and he had that wizard left over to take out the top half, so let them work their way around, and we'll max it out here. There we go. Well done, Spark. Good job coming over here and snagging a 3-star. Alright, we're going to move down here one more. Got Miki taking out this one. And some more Town Hall 9 action, some more hogs. Pretty much everything was hogs. I'm sure air attacks would have worked against some of these, but hogs are a little more forgiving from my experience. I do a lot of air attacks, and 1 or 2 screw up. I mean, it's all or nothing with air attacks from my experience. You either destroy the base, which I've got an update coming over at from Joe's Autos last war, which they also won. And I had used Govalo, and after clearing out the clan castle, which I like to do in that particular one because they had witches and wizards and all that fun stuff, didn't want to deal with that. Just the base was gone in like 64 seconds or something, just from a couple of defenses and trash buildings down to 3-star in I think it was 64 seconds literally. So problem is you have the other side of the coin there where if you make one mistake, or if balloon or lava hound or anything decides to go the wrong direction for whatever reason, you know, you're looking at a 1-star sometimes if you're lucky, because they're pretty squishy. So a lot of hogs, and here we go, we're all ready to clean up. Pretty quick attack here. Really spread out base, just trying to, you know, trying to be a time sink, but with those level defenses, it's really not going to work. So, good job. Nice 3-star. Well done. Gonna move down here, and let me take a look at this one real quick here. Yeah, now we're gonna get in some Town Hall 8 action. Having of that, so let's get into this here. And another Goho queued up. It's got 3 heals and 2 poison. I like it. A lot of people like to use the Quake spells to open everything up, but most of the time, if you can pick out where a double bomb is going to be, you don't need to waste all that spell space on opening up a couple compartments for your level 1 or 2 golem to walk through, because that's all you got. You don't have your max in the clan castle. You don't have level 4s. You know, you're not going to get that much out of that golem and that 4 spell storage space. Most cases you're not going to get that much out of it to justify using up what could be an extra heal and a couple of poisons to help take down, in this case it was a balloon and a dragon. So coming in over there, got the king tanking this side with that golem that's already busted into golemites, and he's got the golem tanking this side. And smart, you know, let the golem take the damage and then have those hogs come in and just kind of flank them, and hopefully let the king bust through this wall. Doesn't look like he's going to make it there in time, but there goes one giant bomb. And I've seen this base several times. He modified it because right there at that point, the original base, he would have triggered a double giant bomb, and this raid would have been pretty much over. So sometimes you want to stick to the original design if you're going to copy a base, because it's set that way for a reason. So didn't work out for Ungo this time around. And just coming down, all they got is that cannon left. Obviously not going to be anywhere near enough to stop this army, because he has a ton of hogs, a bunch of wizards. His king is still up. He's got a golem. And we're going to speed it up here a little bit and just get this taken out. And nice 3-star. Bottom was cleaned up really early on this war. I was pretty impressed coming in probably about, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon or so, checking my phone and finding out that the bottom was, I think, completely cleaned up at that point, up to number 9 or 10. 9, I think. So not having to worry about that, not having Town Hall 9s dipping down, cleaning up Town Hall 8s is an immense help. So let's take a look. Let's see, who was that? Was that Riley? Hi Maka Maka. Here he is again. Dino. Let's take a look and see what Dino did. Town Hall 7, why not? So dragon attack. And I like this one because he's using the Zap Quake instead of just bringing 3 lightning. He's got 2 lightning and a max Quake spell from the clan castle, and he's bringing along a rage, which makes a huge difference in these dragon attacks nowadays, especially since they added that 3rd air defense to Town Hall 7 and 2nd one to Town Hall 6. Being able to bring a rage spell or even a heal spell if you want to bring some hogs with to help with that extra air defense now is a pretty big help. So out comes that max dragon in the clan castle, which can cause a lot of trouble. In my opinion, I think that 11 o'clock air defense was shooting awfully early at that one dragon coming in. Wow, that was really long distance, it looked to me, but okay. So gets that dragon cleared up. and off he goes. And I just realized that this is a Town Hall 8 hitting a 7. So we're going to speed through this a little bit here. Just, we know what the outcome's going to be. There's not going to be a chance. It was actually the spells that tipped me off. I didn't even look at the level of the dragon, so sorry about that, guys. Still a nice attack, just I try not to show too many dip down attacks. And last one, I'm going to jump up here. I'm actually going to show John's attack on number 1. Town Hall 10 2-star, which everybody knows. A lot of people. Town Hall 10 is becoming more 3-starable, but it's still, for the most part, a 2-star game up here. You're not going to see a lot of Town Hall 10 3-stars from clans that aren't One Hive and Rising Honor and Dragonflower, and those guys we're just family and friends that like to play the game, and we take war a little more seriously than farming. So starts off with the Queen Walk here, and he's gonna go for those. Looks like he's just going for this bottom section here. I don't see anything in particular of real value down here to take out. So you can see the golem going in there, coming in corners, and probably just for percentage points and to clear it out so that the golems go the direction he wants them to. He wants them to focus on the Inferno Towers. And there's the Giants. Again, brilliant idea if you're going after Inferno Towers to bring those max Giants. Yes, they're susceptible to spring traps, but those Inferno Towers have to get up to level 3 to really knock one out. So they're resetting pretty often to back to minimum power. And just really helps them burn through their rages. Drops that freeze, nice high value freeze. Drops that jump in the center, get him moving around, and just kind of working his way through here, letting his queen put some work. He's got those healers doing some work, getting pushed back a little bit there, but it's with that Inferno being on single, those healers are actually helping a whole lot, keeping those Giants up, because there he goes. He got that second Inferno down, and at this point, he's got a chance if he can keep those Giants alive. But unfortunately, that lower air defense there is going to take her out. He's got one healer left, back on Queen. And he's got a minute left, no troops, one Quake. Probably wouldn't hurt to drop it on some of these, probably that triple trio of Wizard, Archer Tower, and Cannon down there just to help the damage along a little bit. But now the Golem is focused on that, so race against the clock here. We already know it's a 2-star, but I think that was a pretty good effort. And at the very end, he's got nothing but golems left. 80% 2-star on Town Hall 10 with double Inferno set to single. That's still not too bad from a 9.5. I think that's pretty decent. So, well done, guys. It was a fun war. I enjoyed it. And we're still planning on doing that co-op war coming Friday evening. Don't know how many we have so far. I'm hoping that we're going to have 25 to 30. Maybe more like 20, 25, but we'll see. Depends on how many people from Joe's decide to come over here and war with something good. So, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody that's watched the video so far. Thank you for everybody that has subscribed so far. We really appreciate it. We're just friends and family. We're not getting paid for this. We're doing it for fun because we love Clash of Clans, because we love showing off our attacks. And if any of these attacks help somebody out there get a 3-star, enjoy the game more, anything like that, then that's what matters to me. I'm looking for a payday here. I enjoy making the videos and I have fun. So, you guys take care. Subscribe, please. Tell your friends. Have people come over. Share the videos. Whatever you need to do. Help us get our name out there and help us help everybody else that is at our level, enjoying the game, but wants to step it up and go to that next level. So, take care, and we'll see you at the next recap.